Hello everyone, this is Satyendra Dhakad and today we're going to learn about geometry. So let's get started. In today's chapter, geometry, we will learn about point and line. सबसे पहले देख लेते हैं what is geometry. So let's see what is geometry. What is geometry? Geometry is the study of the figures in space. As we study geometry, we will measure these figures and determine how they related to each other. For example, we will study about a straight line AB. We will learn about the position of the point A and B. We will determine the length of this line. So this is geometry. In geometry, we must understand the difference between the representation and symbolize. For example, 4 points are needed to define a square in a plane, but in 3D we need a line to describe a square. 4 point can't describe a square. To describe a square in 3D, we need 4 lines. That's why we should understand the difference between the representation and symbolize. What we always see in geometry is not always there. Point. What is point? In simple words, point is a circle of 0 radius. 0 radius. What is point? Point is a circle of 0 radius. A point is a location in space. A point is a location in space. A point indicates the position. It also don't have any space and any dimension. There is one more thing to remember, that there always need 2 points to define a point. A single point don't define anything, but 2 points will define a line. Next is line. What is line? In simple word, join of 2 points is known as line. In other words, line is a set of continuous infinite points that are expanding in opposite direction, like this, like this, like this, like this. So like this, this. So line is a set of infinite continuous number which are expanding in opposite direction. Line has infinite length. Line has infinite length. Infinite length, but no breadth and no depth. No width and no depth. And it's commonly defined by its point. Like for example, line BC. Line BC, line CV. This is the figure and this is symbol. Next is plane. What is plane? Plane is an expand of point in every direction. In every direction. It makes a plane. And plane has two dimensions, length, and this is breadth, width. And plane do not have any depth. So what is collinear point? Next is collinear and non-collinear points. Let's see what is collinear point. Those points, when they are connected, forms a straight line, are known as collinear points. These points are on the line. These points are on the line. A, B, C, D. So all these 4 points are in a straight line when they are connected. So these 4 points are collinear. For example, in this line, when we connect all these points, they forming a straight line. So all these points are collinear. 2 points are always collinear. Draw any 2 points anywhere, it always will be in a straight line. That's why 2 points are always collinear. For example, here. Next is collinear point. What is collinear points? Those points, when they are connected, do not form a straight line, are known as collinear point. For example, when I am connecting these points, they are not forming a straight line. See, for example, name them A, B, C. So A, B, C are non-collinear point. A, B, C, D are non-collinear point. But like these 2 points will always be collinear. For non-collinear, there should be 3 points or more than 3 points. So let's see what is ray. Next is ray. What is ray? Ray is set of continuous points which are expanding in one direction. See, all points are expanding in one direction. A ray begins with a point which is known as end point and expand to infinite in one direction. The symbol of a ray is like this and the figure of ray is this. Before moving next, let's see how much degree angle ray make. Say me. Is it makes 360 degree or is it makes 180 degree? No, both are wrong. Ray start from end point and go in one direction. So basically ray don't form any angle with it. So it makes 0 degree angle. But if we take 2 rays, or you can say opposite ray, from the same end point, for example P is the same end point and A and B. So 2 points in which the ray is expanding. First ray is PA and second ray is PB. Then how much angle these 2 rays form? It will be 180 degree. Now let's see what is opposite ray. Those rays which have same end point are known as opposite ray. Line segment. What is line segment? In simple word, line segment is a part of a line with 2 endpoints. In other words, a line segment is a set of infinite points expanding in opposite direction within two endpoints. Line and line segment are same, but line expand to infinite. Line is not finite, but line segment is finite. It has its own endpoint. For example, if I say line OP, then it will expand in OP direction. But if I say line segment OP, then it will be fixed OP. OP can move. Later say here is a point. Then I can also say OA is line. But OP is a line segment. It won't move any further. Types of lines. First one is a straight line. Second one is curved line. What is a straight line? Those types of line which have minimum distance from their endpoint, or distance between 2 points is minimum, then the line formed by them is always a straight line. Curved line. Those types of line which do not have minimum distance between them are known as curved line. For example, circle, arc, etc. Now there is a one concept to understand. Let's see. When lines, curves increases, their area also increases. This is so much very important concept. There are so many questions have been asked by this concept. Let's see. What I am saying? I am saying when we curve the line, the more we curve, the greater is the area. The more we curve, the greater will be the area covered by the line. And finally circle. It have area 0 as long as we increase the curve, the area will also increase, and circle will have the highest area when the perimeter of a line is same. And for perimeter, it's opposite. Perimeter is inversely proportional to area. So the curved line will have minimum perimeter, and as we increase the straightness or decrease the curve, the perimeter will decrease. There is one question which already asked in so many examination. If the perimeter of the following figure is the same, then which of the following will cover maximum area? Let's see. Triangle, pentagon, hexagon. As you can see, सबसे ज़्यादा कर्व किसमें होगी? Dodecagon. As you can see, dodecagon will have the most curves, so the area covered by it will be the maximum. Let's see some more question. How many distinct lines can be drawn for 2 points? there are 2 points. How many lines can be drawn through 2 points? ये 2 पॉइंट से कितनी लाइन बनाई जा सकती हैं? So there is infinite lines can be drawn. It shouldn't be straight. It can curve also. So infinite. But if it's asked how many lines can be drawn through 2 points in which the distance will be the shortest, then it will be straight line. Shortest distance between 2 points is सबसे ज़्यादा, this is it. So shortest distance between 2 points will be a straight line. A straight line. Now we have to find a closer answer as the option. Plane, no. Ray, no. Arc, no. Yeah. Line segment can be a straight line. A ray can't be a straight line as because it have infinite length. As it has infinite length. Next is type of lines. So let's see parallel lines, skew lines, intersecting lines, concurrent lines, coincident lines. Let's go to them one by one. First one is parallel lines. Parallel lines. Those types of lines which are always equidistant from each other are known as parallel lines. And also those types of lines which have same slope. For example, one line making 60-degree slope. There is another line which is also making 60-degree slope. So these two lines, no matter how much you expand, they will never intersect each other and the distance between them will be same. That is, they are always equidistant from each other. So the definition of parallel lines will be those types of line which always equidistant from each other is known as parallel lines. Next is skew lines. What is skew lines? Those types of line which lies in different plane. Those types of lines skew line. Those types of lines which lie in different plane. For example, there one line which lies in y-x plane and there another line which lies in z-x plane. Now no matter how much you extend them, they will never intersect each other. Next is intersecting lines or transversal line. Those types of line which intersect each other are known as transversal or intersecting line. So those types of lines which intersect each other on a point is known as intersecting line. Concurrent line. Those types of line which passes through one point are known as concurrent line. For example, these two lines, even these lines, say L or M line passing through A. So those types of lines which passes through same point is known as concurrent line. And the last one is coincident lines and overlapping lines. So this line AB and there is another line PQ. The PQ line is overlapping this AB line. So these types of lines are known as coincident lines or overlapping lines. Those lines which lies on top of each other. These types of lines are known as coincident or overlapping lines. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you like this video, drop a like and don't forget to subscribe the channel. Thank you so much for watching. See you in next video. In next video we will learn about angle and their properties, and we will do some questions about angles. See you. Bye bye. See you in next video.